Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Riverview here in Farming Simulator 22 with me, C-Waddy. It is the start of a brand new morning, and as you can already see, sunflower harvesting has been completed. I've now got the sunflowers in the trailer and we're heading off to sell them. We're then going to go grab our canola out the silo because obviously we're not going to be harvesting the canola till next month, and the best time to sell canola is now. So the canola I've already got, we're going to sell that as well, and then we can get on with replanting the sunflower field and getting our oilseed radish put in place, ready for next year to cultivate and then replace with whatever crop we choose to plant, which is probably going to be either corn or sorghum, because obviously we're very limited as to what we can plant in the spring. Because I'm not going to do root crops for all the you people out there that want to see me doing sugar beets and potatoes. Delores is not going to be doing root crops. She's not going to be investing in root crop harvesting equipment at this stage. She's quite happy with just her normal sort of farming, the normal standard crops, the grain crops. We're also not going to be doing cotton or anything like that. So yeah, there's not a lot of options because obviously we've already got a field of oats seeded, so we're not going to double up on any crops. And if we plant canola in the spring, it's not going to be ready to harvest till December again, which is the problem we've got now. So we might just have to skip canola as a crop next year, although I think I've already got canola planted on the field. I have actually. So yeah, we could do corn, sorghum, or we could even do some soybeans. I think we could probably chuck in some soybeans as well into the mix, into the rotation. I know we've done some soybeans this year. Those are still sat in my silo because we can't sell those till June. But yeah, it's been a good year. Delores has had a good year this year. We've really done well with everything we've done, and obviously getting some more land, setting up some productions and stuff, the donut factory and everything, the greenhouses. We've done really quite well there. Obviously the animals, and now we've added a lot of new equipment to the farm as well. Got some more tractors and everything. My throat's getting a little dry. I might have to have some water in a minute. Got to remember to stay hydrated. Got to remember to drink plenty. Again, it's I can't believe it's going to be week 6 tomorrow. Week 6 tomorrow of my health course. So I've got that tomorrow morning, first thing. I think we've got a different person taking the course tomorrow because the normal guys have got on vacation again. So might be a bit interesting tomorrow to see what happens with a new person, new presenter, whether it's any different. I know the last time we had a different person, it was actually quite an interesting session because he was quite an animated chap, moving about all the time, and a lot more interaction with us on the course rather than just trying to kill death by PowerPoint everybody. Just sat there reading slides on a screen. You know, I mean, I can admire a good PowerPoint presentation. Don't get me wrong. I can admire a good PowerPoint presentation, but when that's all you do for an hour and a half, it gets a little bit hard. A little bit hard to stay awake, I'll be honest. Especially on a Tuesday morning. Tuesday mornings are bad for me because obviously, you know, Monday Night Raw. I've been awake for Monday Night Raw. I've then been and done the grocery shopping at 7:30 in the morning. I've been and had my supermarket experience for the week as well. You know, I'm starting to get a bit tired by the time the course starts at 10 o'clock. And then, like I say, when you just sat there for an hour and a half being bored by PowerPoint slides, it's very difficult. It's one of the reasons why Tuesdays have not been very productive days for me the last 5 weeks so far. Because all I want to do when I come home from that course then is sleep. You know. But yeah, week 6, we're halfway point tomorrow. We will be halfway point. Only got 6 weeks to go after that. Feels a long time, 12 weeks. 12 weeks feels a long time, but hopefully, like I say, it'll be a good place to be at the end of the course. I'll hopefully be healthier and a little bit fitter and a lot slimmer. And also, I'll have better knowledge that will hopefully enable me to stay that way going forward then in the future. It'll be even better. So where do we want to sell these? These want to be sold at Moondogs again. We're off to Moondogs yet again. That's fine. I'm happy to go to Moondogs. Nice little drive. We can even do a little bit of first person once the game catches up. Although, to be fair, if I was going to do first person, I should have at least bothered to clean the windscreen first, shouldn't I? That's not really very safe, is it, that? Oh, well, we're getting a little bit of performance drop again. I wonder if that's because I'm streaming and recording. Although it's now picked up a little bit again. It's strange. Right, planters in place. We know the planters in place. That's good. Planters in place. The planter is in place. We can go on. So yeah, we'll be coming back to do oilseed radish in a second. Once we've gone and got rid of the canola. I was hoping, like I say, trying to wait until I'd got field 17 and then sell field 17 and this lot of canola at the same time, but field 17 just isn't ready to harvest, and I don't think it's going to be until December, and at that point we've lost the best price, and I would much sooner sell the stuff now. I'd rather sell, you know, 38,463 litres now and get top dollar for it than wait another month and lose a massive chunk of potential income just because it made it convenient to do one journey with another load of crop in the trailer. Oh, wrong place. Wrong place. That's the bakery. Turn too soon. Turn too soon. Sorry about that, people in the bakery. Didn't mean to trespass, but my sat-nav was broken. My sat-nav was broken there for a minute. Field. Right, here we are. We're in the right place now. We're in the right place. We're making money. Yes. So nice. Making money at the start of the week. Let me just send a quick message. Quick message. That multitasking and everything. Look at that. Today, I'm on it today. I am absolutely on it. Hopefully all this wonderful enthusiasm and optimism remains with me throughout the rest of the week and doesn't get knocked out of me. Yeah, we'll take this back to the farm. Well, we won't take... Well, I could take it back to the farm. Or we could just stop at the field, jump straight out into the planter and start smashing out some oilseed radish. That would be better. And save any further delays. Before the rain comes anyway, because I've just seen the forecast. It's going to rain. Well, I'm pleased we got the harvesting done. Just doing the rounds this morning, homie. That's okay, Shift. No problem. No problem. You lurk away, dude. You lurk away. You lurk away. Right. Don't need anything from the store. We can pull in over here somewhere. I think we might try setting this guy up with a bit of horseplay action. This planter. Because if I use horseplay, I can actually use horseplay to turn off the fertilizer function of the seeder. Because I obviously do not need to be wasting fertilizer on the field when I'm putting oilseed radish on the field. Oilseed radish, for those of you that are new, is a crop that actually... you don't harvest. You basically, you plant it, you let it grow, and then once it's grown, you cultivate it, because when it goes back into the soil and breaks down, it adds fertilizer and nutrients to the soil. It's basically an organic, chemical-free way of getting fertilizer. But obviously, I don't want to put chemical fertilizer in the ground if I'm doing the oilseed radish. It's a waste. I'm not going to get any bonus. I'm going to waste money, and I'm not going to gain anything for it. So, did I do a course for seeding this field? This is field 44. Field 44 seeding. I did see a course for that. So I clear that temporary course. Load that one. Happy date. Right. Just check the vehicle settings, of course, as well. Raise tools late, lower tools early. That's correct. Sowing machine uses fertilizer deactivated. That's the important one. That's the important one. Turn off the fertilizer. We don't need to use that. We'll save that for when we're actually planting the real crops in the spring. So, once we head over here, it'll also be interesting to see if he does this field without missing any bits, because obviously I've been around this field and changed all the profile of the field, all the field edges. We'll find out now whether those field edges are courseplay friendly or not. There is great demand at Bipolar Profits livestock market. I don't think I have anything to sell to Bipolar Profits thingy-majiggy. We've got, well, silage. We've got silage bales. We could sell some silage. Although I'm not seeing what's in great demand. Oh, no, there it was. There it was. Cut sugar beet is the great demand. They've got a massive demand and need a huge amount of cut sugar beet. Can't help with that because, like I say, I don't do root crops in this series or on this save. So, yeah. Sadly, Bipolar's market, we can't help you, Bipolar person. Right, let's get a thumbnail for the inevitable YouTube video screenshot. There we go. Currently at about 17 minutes, or about halfway through the episode. So that is good. Like I say, get this video done. I'll have done my 3 videos for the day. I can then get those obviously edited and rendered tonight. I can get them uploaded tomorrow. I can get them scheduled and stuff and sorted out. This is probably an easy way of doing this. Rather than stressing myself out, why have I not done this ever before? Why have I not done my content like this before? I'm thinking maybe because obviously the pic chat on the screen takes up quite a large portion of the screen, and I'm not sure the YouTube fans would like that. Possibly. I don't know. It's a shame there's no way to have that on the stream but not on the video I'm recording. It's a shame that you can't make it. There's no way in OBS to make the chat invisible. Oh, I also need to remember to put my iPad on charge because it's down to 10%. Because obviously somebody was watching WrestleMania on it last night and didn't have it plugged in because he doesn't have a USB-C charging cable downstairs. All his USB cables and plugs are up here in the office. And I couldn't use my power bank because my power bank was actually charging my Steam Deck last night. Which reminds me, I also need to put the power bank on charge. So I need to find another USB cable, which is that one. Charge my power brick. Make that sure that that is, yeah. It's all good. It's all good stuff. We're rocking. Right, let's have a quick drink. Some of my blue raz. I think once I've drank this, I'll probably make up another bottle with some of that clear protein stuff in it. And have some of that today as well. Keep me healthy, keep me fighting fit. So yeah, Deutsch Farm. I've actually been really enjoying using these tractors on this series. And that's one of the things I think I've done really well throughout FS22, is the fact that I have used, across all my content, I've used different equipment. I haven't just gone back to the same thing all the time. It's been nice using different brands and yeah, these Deutsch Farm tractors, very underrated, I think. Very underrated because they've got very good power rate output, and they're not incredibly expensive. You know, I've got quite a few of these. I know we've got the vouchers now, and I've got a couple of the vouchers as well. But I like the Deutsch Farms, to me, seem better. It might, again, I don't know whether it's just something a little bit weird with the vouchers, but I don't find the vouchers have an instant response. Like when you turn them on and put your foot on the accelerator, they don't go straight away. You know, they seem to take a little bit of spooling up before they actually start moving, and that to me just, it throws me off a bit. I don't like that. I think something's wrong. You know, and I noticed that across all the vouchers, but yeah, the vouchers have been nice as well. I have been trying to find some good mods to use on the next series. And one of the things I've been thinking of doing is going like small scale, use a lot of smaller vehicles and smaller equipment than what I've been using currently and so far, which most people would think is the total opposite of how I play Farm Sim. Normally I'm all about the biggest tractors, the biggest machines, let's get jobs done the quickest and fastest we possibly can. You know, but I'm thinking the next series we might go actually quite small, in which case jobs and tasks are going to take a heck of a lot longer to do, which means we might not have, you know, having, you know, a dozen or so fields would be, you know, a very bad idea. If I'm looking to get things completed. So we might have, you know, we might just have a couple of fields that we kind of work and manage, and then again we go back to, let's see what the contract system is offering us, and we can chip in and help out with different tasks as is offered. You know, when we wake up each day, we check the contract screen and say, right, what have we got available today? Oh, there's a load of baling. Right, we might go do a baling contract. Or, oh, there's some cultivating. We'll go and do a cultivating job. There's some harvesting. Some of these are paying quite nicely, actually. Well, of course they would, because they're potatoes. Field 32. That's not bad. 112,000. To harvest field 32. I've done that field before. Field 35 is a massive field, and that they want potatoes. Should have checked this screen earlier, shouldn't I? Because no doubt that contract, the harvesting sunflowers, probably was available yesterday. And when I was harvesting my own sunflowers, I could have then, after I'd finished my field, just jumped over and done that one. That was, yeah, that I probably should have checked the contract screen, shouldn't I? What was that? I got a message there. Great demand at Debris Crusher. Right, somebody wants to buy a lot of stone, and I don't have stone available. Seeding contract, and then obviously supply and transport contracts, which we don't do because we don't have a lot of stuff in our possession. So out of all these jobs then, field 32, harvesting wheat could be a good one. Would give me a chance to test something as well. Field 32. Big one right down here, down the main road there. Because again, what I forgot to test when I was doing the sunflowers was courseplay harvesting. We've used auto drive a lot this series when I've done harvesting to obviously have a worker drive the tractor and trailers for me and provide unloading services for the harvester. But as you also know, I've had a lot of frustrations with that because a lot of the time the trailer just does incredibly random and stupid things and you end up having to spend a lot of time just babysitting it to make it sure it's doing what it's supposed to do, which means really it's not an automated process, is it? If you're having to constantly supervise and observe it, it's not really classed as automated. So yeah, we need to change that. So what I'm going to do, let's take that wheat harvesting contract on field 32. What we can do, we can run out, grab our trailer over here, our tractor and trailer that I've been using. We can auto drive this guy and send him down to field 32. Where does that contract want selling? It wants it to go to the grain mill. Okay. Perfect. Right. If my mouse works. We want to load up at field 32. We want to unload at the grain mill. And we are going to be taking wheat. Now, those of you astute people watching will say, well, hang on a minute there, Seawaddy. You're sending the guy down to the grain field 32 to load up. You're telling him where to go to unload, but you've not actually got any way of loading him. Well, that's where courseplay is going to come in. Courseplay is going to bridge the gap. Normally, you're quite right, we would put the trailer into harvest mode and he would be chasing the harvester around the field and then going off to the grain mill and unloading. But that, like I say, does cause problems and does run into problems, and it seems like with every update to the auto drive mod, the combine harvesting and unloading portion of the mod seems to get worse and worse and worse in terms of what it actually does. I'm hoping at some point the auto drive dev team are actually going to sit down and look at the combine unloading part of the mod and maybe either rewrite it, recode it, Certainly, it certainly needs a lot of improvement. It does. It needs a lot of improvement. What we'll do, we can send this, we can get this guy going down to field 32 as well. Auto drive, please go to field 32. You may require me to actually drive you over the bridge. I appreciate that. Because it's quite a narrow bridge. And of course the harvester is rear wheel steer. And again, AI workers sometimes have a little bit of an issue with rear wheel steering. Right, you go there. Right, we are looking for now a tractor why is that not fully loaded up? I thought that was going to load up quite nicely. That's not loaded up my manure properly. Maybe because I emptied the pit. That's a possibility. Right, we'll just drive through here. Don't worry, I'm not going to feed the manure back to the cows. But we will take it and get that sold. We can close that window for the moment because we don't need auto drive on that window. There's a tractor there. That Deutsch Fahr there will do. We need another piece of equipment. We do. So we'll go and grab that. We're spending money again. And I know people are going to say, hang on a minute, you was just talking in the last video about wanting to make $1 million before the end of this series, and now you're going to go and spend a load of money on new machines again. Yeah, well, I want to test this. I want to test this process and see if it works better than the way I've been doing it before. And to do that, I need a new bit of equipment. So to the store we will go, and hopefully they will have what I want. We'll check the second-hand market first as well to see if there's one in the second-hand section. Because if I can get one cheap, I'll have one cheap. I think that guy's working on the field now. Gonna need fuel. Oh dear, I'm gonna need some fuel as well for that tractor. Right, second-hand section. Do you have, by any chance, an auger wagon? Also commonly referred to by American viewers as grain cart. Any? No. Of course there isn't. Of course there isn't. Why would there be? Why would you have a grain cart? Nice little ones. There. These are quite nice little machine. What's that? The Herard pack. I have to remember that. Might want to use that on my next series. I mean, that's $73,000. That's a lot of money. Don't feel I need to spend that much on a grain cart. Although, to be fair, the basic game one's 76,000. You know what? We'll have one of them. We'll have one of them. We'll have that one then. Standard price. We're not going to increase the capacity or anything. We don't need to. We'll just take it as it is, because obviously we're just going to be quickly overloading from harvester and trailer. That is the plan. Right, we need, and I'm going to refuel this quickly, so we head to the petrol station as well before we head down to field 32, because obviously this guy's going to be hopefully chasing the harvester around the field, so he's going to need plenty of fuel on board. He's going to be the link between the harvester and the trailer. So the trailer, obviously, once it gets to the field, it will stop, turn off whilst it's waiting to be filled. So it won't be burning fuel. It won't just be sat there wasting precious resources. But this poor guy is going to be doing lots of miles today, and yeah, we need to make sure he's got fuel, because the last thing we want to do is run out of fuel in the middle of a field. Do we? We don't want to run out of fuel in the middle of the field, because that causes no end of grief then. Especially when you don't have a handy little fuel truck to go and refill it. But anyway, to field 32 we go. And I appreciate this video is getting quite long now at 38 minutes. I might need to put a cut in the video. We might have to come back and see the process start in the next episode, ladies and gents of YouTube. I'm sorry. Leave you on a cliffhanger. Well, it's probably not a bad idea then, because it makes sure you come back to watch the next episode, doesn't it? So yes, that's what I'll do, ladies and gents. I'll drive this down to the field, then at the start of the next episode, we could run through the whole process of getting this up and running. And then we can obviously spend a little bit of time in the next episode as well, making sure it's actually doing what I want it to do and seeing how good it actually works. Because it may well be a case that auto drive unloading harvesters is something we can ignore until they fix it and we've actually got a better and more reliable method. So that's what we'll have a do. We'll have a look at that. So, ladies and gents of YouTube, thank you for watching today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I will catch you in the next one in a couple of days' time. But for now, thank you and goodbye. Cheerio, everyone.